Today is Sunday, the 14th of September 2025. I want to thank SYMFONI for coming back to give me the opportunity to refute certain publications that was lifted and translated in different blogs that from an interview that I gave to SYMFONI on the 12th of September 2025, which was a Friday. I have never given an interview to a blog, whether it is Phoenix or whether it is City Television. I have never granted an interview to bloggers. That's one. What they have gone ahead from the interview I granted SYMFONI on Friday, the 12th, 2025, September, to do is to utterly and totally distort what SYMFONI had published on their YouTube channel. At no time in my interview did I mention the wife of the president of Nigeria. At no time did I mention the wife, the name of the wife of the governor of Rivers State. Everything that has been posted on any blog, on anybody's timeline, on any social media that is not from SYMFONI of the 12th of September 2025 is a total and utter fabrication of the author's wicked and paid for imagination. The only interview I granted, which I stand by and I stand with, is the interview that I granted in my home, in my living room, to SYMFONI. I want to go ahead and say this, that it is wicked for any human being, for the sake of money, and for the fact that Nigeria is so lawless, that the fact that you can defame somebody's character and get away with it is actually the reason why there must be a check on what is posted on social media. There has to be a check. People cannot be allowed to get away with lies that cannot be proven, and should not be allowed to quote people when they have not spoken to them. I am horrified and I am angry. I'm not afraid. I am angry because I have been in the media, with the media, for decades, at least over 2 decades. I've been interacting with the media on environmental issues and all human rights issues. And I'm not afraid to stand by what I say and by what I believe and by what I utter. I will therefore not allow anybody, whether they are paid by politicians, whether they are doing it for their own entertainment, whether they're doing it for evil purposes, for whatever purpose that they are doing it. I will not let it go when somebody says things against me that I have not said. To try and drive a wedge between two persons, whether that person is a family member or whether that person is a politician, is wrong, is wicked. I will never, it is not the way that I talk. When I'm talking about issues, I will have no reason to bring in the spouse of the person if it is not needed or necessary. I repeat that the author of the post from Phoenix, a blog site that is popular in Nigeria, and people all over the world can go into that blog and read these lies that they lift from other people's posting, whether it be on YouTube, and twist it around. Has to be criminalized. If it is not already a criminal offense, it has to be criminalized. I want to say,
Did you speak to Arise on the 11th of?
I did not. At no time did I speak on any channel, on any television channel on the 11th of September 2025 at any time. Not Arise, not any other television channel. The only television I have spoken to is the television, YouTube television of SYMFONI. They are the only people I have spoken to in a very in a very long time. And I want to categorically say here to the governor of Rivers State and the wife of the governor of Rivers State to totally disabuse their minds. And the governor of Rivers State knows me enough to know that whatever has been accredited to me is a lie, that I would never speak like that about him or about his wife. Number two, I also want to extend the same to the president of Nigeria and to his wife. At no time did I mention her name in the interview that I gave to SYMFONI. So the fact that there is something floating on the internet all over the place that is accredited to me is a lie, is a deadly lie. And my people and my organization, my body, are looking into what other steps I can take legally to address this issue of lifting what I said to an authentic body, which is SYMFONI. I spoke with SYMFONI. And anybody who cares to see or hear what I said to SYMFONI should just go to their YouTube channel and see the last interview. This is not the first interview I'm having with them. I've had several interviews with them. The last interview I had with them, and they can see the huge difference between what Phoenix has allowed to be posted on their blog site. And without the persons, the author is not known. The name is not there. We've tried to see who posted that. We've been unable to, but we will trace the author eventually, because it's not a ghost that posted it. A human being posted it, and it's on the internet. And eventually we will find that person that posted that. I am horrified.
So other people are copying them.
And other people, other blogs
them. What would you
are
say to those who are copying them?
all of them that are copying, because they are not the first people to put it. They are copying it now from Phoenix. Stop copying, stop lifting what Phoenix said I said about the president's wife and the governor's wife. Is an utter and total lie. I never spoke to anybody apart from SYMFONI on the 12th, Friday of September 2025. Any other interpretation is the imagination, is the wicked imagination of a person or group of persons. Whether they were paid to do it or they were not paid to do it is not the issue. The issue is it is a lie, and this has to stop because somebody can get hurt from this type of lies and this type of sensationalism of what somebody did not say, either politically or otherwise. I'm not afraid to stand for what I believe in. I'm not afraid to say I said this.
And they say
Um,
that we were former aide to
and
Nation Wiki.
a-
Have you been an aide to Nation Wiki before?
at no
Or
time,
why are they so blind not to be able to research to see that you are not?
at no time have I ever been a politician in all my life. At no time have I been an aide of anybody that is a politician in this country, whether from presidency all the way down to local government. I have never worked as a politician, as an aide, as an advisor. I have definitely known people in politics, people who are governors, not just in Rivers State or Niger Delta. I've known governors in outside of the Niger Delta region. At no time was I an aide or an advisor in any way, shape, or form to any politician, whether it be Wike, whether it is Governor Simila Fubara, or anybody. So it is again a lie from the pit of lies to say that I was a former aide to the past governor of Rivers State. I was never an aide to anybody. Definitely, I was not an aide to the past governor of Rivers State. What I do maintain is that I have supported, I have been a supporter of Wike when I believe in what Wike did. If I don't believe in what Wike did, I will not support it. And he himself knows, and he himself has said it publicly, that I will never support what I don't believe in, even if it is about him. So all of these things combined together, they are just all combined and put together to defame my character, to defame my person, and to try. It's an attempt to discredit my credibility, and nobody can discredit my credibility. You cannot be faceless. If you want to discredit me, you want to attempt to discredit me, let us do it publicly. Let us sit down and let Nigerians hear what you have to say about me. But to hide behind blogs and anonymous writing and say Ann-Kio said this and Ann-Kio said that, it is a lie from the pit of lies. And I sit here today in front of my house on Sunday, the 14th of September 2025, to repeat again that anybody who attempts to accredit something that I didn't say to me, I will not let you go. Thank you very much once again
Very well.
for the opportunity to clarify
In
this.
view of
Um, Let me state again what I said to you on Friday. Until the governor of Rivers State, Governor Simila Ifobra, is actually recalled back, there is no proof that he is coming back, as far as I'm concerned. Just the same way the president himself addressed the nation to tell us the reason why he believes he had to suspend the governor of Rivers State and declare a state of emergency. I expect him to declare the same way to Nigerians that he is lifting that suspension that he imposed on the governor of Rivers State. Now, going to the media, because we need the media. The people need the media and want to be able, we need to trust the media. That whatever the media says and puts out, that it is the truth. Because the media are the people that have, if you like, the final pot where we get information. We're supposed to be able to read something in the paper and then know that Yes, that's what's happening. So the media play a critical role in what the ordinary man believes and hears, just the same way the judiciary is supposed to play that critical role, that once the judiciary utters a word, we're supposed to accept that that is the finality of it. The media plays a great role. And I want to say to the media that under no circumstances, especially when it comes to things to do with governance and what is in the interest of the people in any state, but particularly in Rivers State. Please, the media must not allow themselves to be used in the name of politicians and for politicians. They should always be on the side of truth for their sake and for the sake of the people they are talking to. If we don't buy newspapers and we don't listen, don't tune our TVs on, media will go out of business. So the media needs the people, and therefore the people need to hear the truth from the media, not speculations, not imagination. If I give you an interview, don't imagine what I'm trying to say. Don't speculate what I'm trying to say. Don't even change the English in case you think it's not correct. Leave it like that. The people I am hoping will hear me will understand what I'm saying. It's not about English, it is about the truth. The media must always be the last call for people to hear the truth.